So you open the door to the right. And no, it's not a dorm, it's Nuke. It's a giant room. Like, this room is probably the size of, like, the most of the manor. Like, it's at least the size of the entryway, the ballroom, and the, like, back rooms that you guys had found all combined. This is... No, not those back rooms. This is a giant room. And the walls are covered in... Well, you guys in character would not recognize these things, but out of character, it would look like it's covered in computers. Like, it's just covered in these glass monitors. And, like old-fashioned... Like, I'm talking, like... Not, like, desktop monitors. Yeah. And they're blinking. There's, like, numbers running across all of them. There's, like, all kinds of graphs and such. A couple of them have, like, what look like molecular structures and skeletons and, like, human anatomy all over them. There's these 4 giant columns on the left side that seem to be holding up the room, and they are covered in wires, and they're blinking and glowing. And on the right side, there's a raised platform leading into this little enclave in the room. And it too, covered in computers, blinking monitors and such. And there's in the middle of all of it, there's like a table. It's like standing upright, but like it's like looks like a table. And there's what sort of looks like a man strapped to it, but it's not a human. He looks like he's made of metal. And many of the wires are running into him. Anyways, that's why your choice of words looking for Iron Man was interesting. Sure, roll investigation. No, it is not. No, it doesn't. You brought it into existence. That was not a me decision. A 15? This is definitely not a human or just a suit of armor. You look through and roll a 1. Actually, I don't know if Isaac visited their island. Let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, you did visit their island. So these sort of look like the Warforged that you had visited a long time ago. The mechanics here look similar, but the Warforged you had visited had some magic to them, like some magical component that kept them going. There's no magic here. This is just far more advanced technology than even those Warforged were. I forget what the island was called. You're asking me for questions of lore that I can't remember. Yes, I know where you went. It's On the map, it was number 20 on the map. Oh no, you didn't visit them. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong island. So you actually would not know what Warforged are, but... Sorry, I misread my numbers. I thought that was a 20. It was a 21. So you have not visited them. Roll a 1d20. No. No. For the record, this is what the machine looks like, but without the glowing eyes currently. Yeah, you guys have no idea what this is. Hiccup rejects this. How close did you get to it, by the way, Isaac? That's up to you with how, like, to find out, like, if it was alive or anything, you probably would have had to get pretty close to it, right? Yeah. No, but... Oh, that's fine. You don't have to touch it. But you got close to it. Alright, so you get close to it, and you start investigating, and as you're getting close to it, as you get close to it, and once you start looking through it, you do feel the ground kind of like dip a little bit once you step right next to it. And you'll look down and you'll notice that you did just step on a pressure plate of some kind. And immediately, all of the computers like flash, they all light up. And this entire room lights up. You can just see all the lights just turning on in like quick succession. And the sound of the entire laboratory coming to life echoes throughout. Like every bit of machinery comes to life here. You hear all the gears turning, every bit mechanism turning, you hear all the everything going off at once. And then everything's like seems to slow down a little bit. Like there was that rush of everything turning on, and then everything slows down to their default. Except for one computer like right behind the metal man that seems to still be blinking and numbers are flashing across rapidly. And then suddenly it's all replaced with giant text that says, "Approach." Good luck, Isaac. You approach. You can try. Roll an intelligence check, I guess. Roll at severe disadvantage here. Just a disadvantage, because this is so far beyond your comprehension as to be alien to you. Eight, you have no idea what's going to happen if you get any closer. Guidance help you much here? I have to look up what guidance does. Yeah, I guess so. You're gonna need that here. Okay. What? I didn't say anything. What did you say? Alright, you approach. And then it starts, more words flash across. It's gonna say, input password. You step back away. The computer flashes again. No, it flashes again. It says, user retreating, false user, error, error. It is too late. The computer is unhappy with you. And all the lights of the computer start blinking red now. And then suddenly you hear the hissing. Well, that's okay. You'll notice as you're booking out, like, the hissing, you see, like, steam coming out of a few of the vents of the roof, and the wires seem to, like, be shaking. And as you run out of the room, if you turn back a little bit, you'll see the eyes of the metal man now flashing purple.